Yes, sir. Doing good. And
Grateful to have an amazing guest with us today, the man himself, Theodore Sean Merriweather Jr., founder of Crohn's No More. His approach is to minimize pain of those with Crohn's and IBD through awareness and a holistic approach to healing. We are again happy to have you here. How you doing, man?
I'm blessed to be here, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. I heard wonderful things about y'all, man. I'm glad to be here so we can clear some things up and get it together for our people.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Well, before we get into your Crohn's story, I'm interested in you. And so, so can you tell, myself, CJ Renika, our audience, a little bit about who Theodore is?
Well, everybody call me Sean or Soprano the Great or whatever. I DJ as well. So, I'm like Soprano the Great, AKA DJ B, which means be yourself. So that's what DJBU means. So I travel around the world. Before I had got real sick, you know what I'm saying? But I've been in the industry since a teenager. So went to Paramus Catholic High School, went to St. Anastasia. I'm from Jersey. Just started promotions at 13. I ran track. I got hit by a car, broke my femur bone.
Wow.
I got a lot going on. I had a full body cast, hospital bed in the house. And, my life is just real. I had a lot going on. And I'm thankful to be here, especially with y'all, with everybody. I'm blessed. So I'm always I'm not to cut you off. I'm always talking about God. I'm always, it might be like, that's cliche. Nah, not for me. Cause I know it could have been different, any second could be different for anybody. So I don't take nothing for granted. I'm humble. I'm not perfect. The flawed man is here, but hey man, I pray for those who pray or don't pray for me. And I just live by that. So it's a lot going on. I did track with the Raiders in Inglewood, football with the Red Devils. Then I got hit by the car. So I didn't play football again until Paramus Catholic. And let's see, then I started working with Select Records in high school, then Loud Records, and then, Rockefeller, G,
Wow.
Koch Records. So I've been all over, man. And, I'm blessed to have a couple passports. So I seen the world. I took Crohn's No More. We took Crohn's No More everywhere, UK, London, Italy. We spread awareness everywhere. Awareness is key. Just, prevention is first. So if you don't have prevention, then you don't even know what you're looking for.
Right. When
you're sick, it's too late. So but yeah, I got a lot. My story is real heavy. And, I was raised in the church and Sunday school, didn't want to go. You know what I mean? And Boy Scouts, Troop 701, what up if they see this? So, I got a memory like an elephant. I remember y'all, remember everything we talked about, and remember people from 25 years ago. Like people are amazed. Like I can remember, they be like, what are you talking about? I be like, yo, you don't remember? And I get mad, yo. So I'm like, I'm blessed, man. But
awesome. Well, I'll let CJ Renika take it from here.
Definitely. Well, welcome again, Sean. So you mentioned you had a very active childhood. So yes. I'm interested in seeing where did this transition in your life take place when you were informed of your diagnosis of having inflammatory bowel disease.
I was in a dark place at that time. I'm not going to say dark place, but I was a young adult, and I was doing things like young adults shouldn't be doing at that time. So, just being real, I found out when I was just in the dark place, and thank God I was there, because when you're running around in the street and you're not checking your health, you don't go to the dentist, you don't do that, and it just happens to you in the street, it's too late, right? So at least I was in a place where I was just sitting, and it was like, oh, I can't drink water. Oh, like I can't breathe. Oh, I can't sit. Oh, I'm losing weight. I'm looking crazy. Oh, I'm feeling crazy. You know, so your whole vibe changes. But God will sit you down, you know, and you're gonna recognize, look, man, something ain't right. You're gonna get it, you're gonna sit down or you're gonna sit down.
Right.
So unfortunately, you know, 2003, it was just that time. And it took maybe about 8 months, maybe 6 to 8 months, maybe 6 months, but they diagnosed it pretty quick. And that's what I try to, you know, help people with now with prevention. Every time we get a call, hey, my stomach hurts. So when I'm talking to somebody in general, like, yo, hey, my stomach hurts. Hey, I don't feel well. Hey, I can't. Yo, you better go ask. Yo, I'm telling you what you need to go do. Because, you know, people don't believe you until that, you know, they don't believe it till it happens to them.
Right.
Especially with something invisible.
Yeah, definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
On the outside, you look so perfect. The inside, you can be so broken at times.
And it take a long time to get looking perfect, because you know, with us, our body changes. When you first get sick, you can, you know, your body is gonna go through a transition because you don't know what's happening to yourself. You've never been through this. You don't know what this is. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know why you feel like this. I had water in my legs and water, like you could press my legs and you would see the fingerprints in my legs from water retention. So that was one of the symptoms, like, yo, something's wrong with your body. I never had that before. You know, and then it's like the symptoms, they get crazy. So then you get real skinny. You thinking you trying to work out, but you ain't supposed to be losing weight that fast.
Did those things happen to you as well? The transition? Did those things happen to you?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had too much. I had the blood in my stool. I had the nausea. Couldn't drink water. Couldn't eat nothing. Couldn't smell food.
Did you ever find yourself in the hospital?
In the hospital right away, because after that happened, I had to go to the hospital. Something ain't right. What's wrong? Get a diagnosis. Then they give you a colonoscopy as well as an endoscopy. Then you get diagnosed. Stool sample. I preach stool samples. Everybody tuned in, not tuned in, going to see this later, whatever. Listen to me. I'm not a doctor, but listen to me. Trust me. Something wrong with your Crohn's is your whole digestive tract. Colitis is your large bowel. Go look it up. Okay? I don't want to get into the ileum, the diatylium, and all 7 part. I'm telling you, colitis, large bowel. Crohn's, whole digestive tract. Okay? You want a stool sample anytime you don't feel good, because you want to get your whole system diagnosed. Your stool is it's your waste. So it's going to diagnose everything from your blood to your arteries, everything. But people don't know. They just go, I don't feel well, and they get misdiagnosed all the time.
Right. Well, we know that in the medical world, there are a lot of things that people may go in for certain symptoms for something, and it can mimic something else. So I know for me personally, I do encourage people who have tummy aches to always talk about see a GI doctor, but some doctors do not want to refer out to a specialist unless there's a radar of something going on in that area. Then they may consider, then after that consideration, it could be too late for it to happen. So now as a you always say your people, as an African-American male, how have you navigated with your mental health through the process of you having this inflammatory bowel disease?
And I'm glad you said that. African-American males, especially you, stop acting like somebody trying to be on you or tell you something that's not right. I don't care how gangster you is. I don't care how tough you is. You're not going to be tough laying in a box. No. You're not going to be tough laying in the hospital with something you can't control. You're not going to be gangster talking about I can't even pick up my spoon or my daughter or my son. So you need to listen. when somebody's explaining or telling you something, it's for your own benefit. Nobody trying to tell you what to do. We too grown for that now. And we need to stop that. That's part of the systemic problem. We need to stop that. We got to listen because our health ain't good. You need to check your health at a youth, not when you're 50. You don't go get a colonoscopy or this and that at 50. You don't go get a colonic or a cleansing at 50. You do that at 25, 30. Yeah, you do. That ain't for old people. Get that out your brain. Live longer. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, because we don't tell each other, like, we tell each other to go get in some trouble together, though. Mm-hmm. We tell each other, yo, I know how to do something fast, and we could go get in trouble together, make some fast money, which ain't no money. But we won't tell each other about each other's health. Yo, you don't look right. Why you sound like that? Why? Because you hanging and drinking and smoking with him, and you don't want to tell him, yo, he's dying. He's sick. Y'all can still do that, but talk. The gangster thing is put your man on to some insurance or some health in and out of network. That's gangster. We gotta change up the vibe, man. The vibe is health. Health is wealth. If you're not healthy, you can't take care of nothing. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of nobody or nothing else ever.
Definitely.
I gotta back you up on that one. When you said that you don't just get colonoscopies when you're old, I had that mentality when I was younger. When I was going through it, I was around like 22, 23, and I had that mentality. I was just like, man, I am too young for something seriously wrong to be, or something seriously to be wrong with me. And then,
right.
You know, I let it happen until I couldn't control it anymore, and then I had to get it. And that's not right, guys. You have to, you know, do what's right for your health. And if you have like an inkling or anything of, you know, any GI problems, definitely go get checked out. Colonoscopy, the best thing, and stool sample as well. I agree.
Right. Definitely. And we're here to help and explain. Colonoscopy, that's when you're getting tested from the bottom, y'all. Endoscopy, that's when they're going from the top, y'all. We breaking this down very easy. We could do this with the healthy. I got a whole segment. We gonna do this podcast maybe 2-3 more times because we got a lot to cover from healthy financial literacy to other things, especially with us. So I got a lot to tell y'all. This is what we don't do. We don't share the information, and that's where we lack information. That's all you need. But we gotta listen and we gotta say, yo, he's right. She's right. They're not telling me to do. They giving me something I can go live and teach somebody else to live 20, 30 more years.
Mm-hmm. It's true. You know, PJ,
yeah.
You got a question?
No, I was gonna say that Stephen Braverman said that had to go to the ER last week, and the first thing the doctor said to me was why I was wasting his time trying to get drugs from him. How do you deal with that?
Okay, I'm glad he said that. These doctors, right? I don't know all the answers. Like, we want to know where all the people that know all the answers get all the answers, right? So we just vibing. We just talking from our own thoughts. But what I think is, to him, what's his name again? I don't want to call him.
Braverman. Stephen
Braverman.
Yeah.
Stephen Braverman. This is what they do. They disrespect us. The doctors, especially that don't have Crohn's, don't have colitis, they don't know what you're going through because they don't have it. So you have to assert a little bit of aggressiveness sometimes, even though you're not mean. See, because you know what I'm going to do. Listen, man, I told you I'm not right.
Yes.
And you don't get it. And I'm not leaving here until you give me some help.
Thank you. That's how it has to be.
Period.
Honestly, that's how it has to be.
Y'all don't leave a club till you get in. And I'm not talking to Steven, I'm just saying in general. We don't give up till we get it. We need a haircut on the barber. Ladies, I need my nails, my toes done. I need my hair done. Yes, because y'all fly, y'all are queens, y'all support, y'all the head. But guess what? The same urgency we do with everyday stuff, we need to do with our health and our doctors. You tell them. They don't tell you. You sick, not them.
Facts.
I back
Yeah.
that up 100%. Like I fight my doctor. I've been fighting my doctors since last year, and like I literally, excuse my language, but I just bitched at my doctors like this week. Like
They don't hear you unless you do that.
you have to. Like they know, even though they know I'm a little spicy Joan, they know that you have to be on them because they'll do the bare minimum. They will do the bare minimum, and most of the
Because
time
they got your insurance
they don't even do
and
the
they ready
job
for you to leave.
sometimes.
They already got the insurance card. They're ready for you to leave. We it's not, it's nothing for us to, we don't know. Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you what you gonna check. Y'all gonna give me a stool sample, like my man Sean said from the Crohn's No More Foundation. Y'all gonna give me a stool sample. I gotta urinate, then y'all gonna give me a colonoscopy. I'm telling y'all how to do y'all job now, because evidently y'all don't know how to diagnose this. I'm gonna help you speed this up. And we both gonna figure out what we both don't know. Well, what you don't know, because I'm already here, because I know what's going on.
Sean, you speak very passionate about this, and so we are very passionate people collectively as a unit. And these are some of the things that we talk about behind, behind closed doors, because there are a lot of challenges take place with medical providers. There are some medical providers who really want to know what you have going on with you, and some that identify you as being a patient that has a inflammatory bowel disease. For me personally, I had a great doctor. I had to utilize my right brain and left brain collectively. Say, you know what? I like you as a doctor, but you're not the doctor for me.
Correct.
I have to somebody that listen to me, understand me. When I leave here, I'm not having anxiety. I'm not crying. I'm not feeling like I'm less than, or feeling like you just had me in the office for 3 hours of my time, for 15 minutes of your time. I've been waiting for the past 2 hours to see you. So finding people that can really connect with you and being big on advocacy. Right. I'm a big advocate for my health. I went in Tuesday. I said, I need this, that, and third. Miss Wood, let's get it. Schedule me in the books. I'm ready to get done. Mm-hmm. Like that, because they know when you, like doctors know when you know, they know when you know about yourself, right? But they know you don't know. Sometimes they may tell you anything. That's not against no doctor. We just say and be very mindful of those kind of things.
Or what she's trying to say, because we know we got to make it easy too for the people that need it easy, because she's very smart. They all very smart, both of them and myself and all y'all listening. What she's saying for the simple people, because I'm simple sometimes too, is the doctor will try to play you. That's what she's saying. If you don't go in there saying what you know, he's going to try to play you, or she's going to try to play you. And that's all we're saying. Going, something not right. I'm not leaving here not right. Then you leave and you gone. It's happened. I've heard stories like that. So why are we going to play around with it? No, you're not going to tell me. And then we not going right now because it's too early. We going to get into this, but you're not going to tell me something. First of all, we lab rats. That's what all my cronies are. We lab rats. We done been on Lialda, Azicol, Flagyl, Cipro, Mercaptopurine, Remicade, Humira, that other one. We done been on all of them, and I'm just going because I can't be the only one talking, but we lab rats. They give us stuff for our colon when it ain't your colon. I've been through it. You've been through it. You've been through it, and all y'all listening been through it. So how they gonna tell you until they get it right what you need? Because they don't create cures; they create customers. Big pharma.
Big facts. They need to focus, since it is an inflammatory bowel disease. They need to focus more on nutrition.
Facts.
Fixing the guts.
Well, you can't do that with when you building 20 McDonald's around people's houses.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I mean they have food deserts and stuff like that.
They say that
I said
diet is not impactful, but that's a lie. That's the biggest lie.
You're right. I rolled by one today. I said, they put that up 2 months ago. It's open, and look. I said, I ain't right, because I need to put one up and get some of this money. Y'all just serving death. McDonald's is terrible. You go buy you a Happy Meal, go check it 5 years later, and leave it in the closet. It's gonna be the same Happy Meal you bought.
Talk about trying to get down this good health now.
Man,
with inflammatory, the word inflammatory within itself, because I miss my last question I have for right now. I'm letting George TJ talk. I love to talk too. You know, with you being a part of this community of people and being African American and a male, there can be a lot of stigma associated with persons that have Crohn's, or you see being like very needy, or you being a burden to people. Like, how have you maneuvered through that, and how has your support system been in your life?
Well, you asking me, right? My mom has been my support system forever since I've been diagnosed. But you know, really, God is gonna get you where you need to go. Like God, the gym. Once they put me on that prednisone, I'm gonna tell you this: what happened to me. I started gaining some weight, but I used to be fat. Then I got real skinny. So when I started taking the prednisone, I started feeling funny, getting the attitudes, body started changing, and I said, "This is a steroid." So I started going to the gym on that. And then I start using that to support it and to actually turn it into a blessing instead of a message. if that kind of made sense. It was messed up. So I said, let me turn this around. I'm gonna use the steroid till they wean you off, of course. And then after that, I'm off of it, but I'll be good and I'll be good. So once I got my health right, I was drinking water. Nobody really gonna encourage you. You gotta encourage yourself. And them days when you it ain't feeling right, I'm gonna just tell you, you gotta encourage yourself. You gotta be that strong, because we all are that strong. They don't know what we go through every day. I'm not gonna get into the 21 surgeries I done had already. The setons placed in my bottom, the ones that fell out that I had to go get replaced back under anesthesia. You got to be strong. And the only person that's going to take you and be there is the person that's your support system, them and God. Because you know, once they put you and they talking to you, then you wake up and now you for a couple weeks, you got to get back to that gym. That's why you got to be Crohn's fit. I start like CrossFit, Crohn's fit. That's why I post that all the time. I started that. That's my brand. That's me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's real. That's what we do. So everything, you take everything and turn it into what people need to see. Y'all don't know what Crohn's is? Let me tell you about it. You embarrassed? Let me tell you, I was embarrassed too. I don't care no more, because you need to know, especially if you look like me.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to tell yourself, man, and you got to pray. You got to meditate. You got, first of all, it's a damage already. We already got trauma that we born with, that we come up in elementary school with, that we face with adversity every day. We have a trauma. That's no excuse. We get through that. We got to get through these things as adults and young adults the same way. And you got to find a community of people like us that don't mind talking to you about it and really giving you the real. Not a doctor that's getting you out of there, not a nurse or not some holistic person that's just saying, take herbs and do this. Oh, I've healed that. Crohn's, oh, call my man. He's healed that. Come on, man. Stop it. If you was healed, everybody be healed. All 7 million people.
Right.
Stop it, man. Yeah, and then you got to pick and choose what trauma and what energy you let into your life. That's why people you know what I'm saying? That's what moves you. The energies and the people you let in and out of your life. You know, when your moms and them used to open the door, because, yo, get out of here, devil. Get out of here, Satan. That's real. Y'all done let somebody in there. Now you're depressed. You can't get up out of it. Can't tell yourself, let me get up, take a shower, take a walk at least. Tell myself I'm going to be all right. I'm good. Nobody else going to tell you. Forget the pity. We've been through that already. That ain't going to help you. That's how I move. And it gets me through. Yes, every day is tough. But guess what? When I talk to you, when I talk to him, when I talk to her, when I talk to other cronies, I get through it. You can't be holding stuff in that's affecting you and not telling nobody, saying nobody want to listen. Somebody gonna listen. And don't always make it about you. Yo, how you doing today? You could be hurting, but yo, this how, like you asked me how I get through it. This how I get through it. I don't tell people I'm hurt. I don't tell people I'm bleeding. How you doing?
Thanks. Like actually, actually, man, like that's something I learned. Like one of my mentors said to be more interested than interesting.
Right.
Be yeah, be just be don't make it don't make it about you. Try your best to learn people. I mean, that's my whole life, my whole career is that is just listening to people. I mean, even listening to you today, I'm like, this has been amazing to hearing your story. I didn't say much, and I'm just like, man, this dude is.
I got like 40, 50 chapters. We only on one.
So
we
yeah,
only on one.
I'm just super grateful, man. Like a lot of times.
I'm humble and I thank you so much because we only on one. I told you I got a lot. I like to talk and I like to share because I think God put me here to share the experience with people, man. People act like I don't know, man. I'm not better than nobody. I treat the janitor the same as I do the CEO. I treat everybody the same. I walk around, I got this beard. People already judge me. It's already crazy racist, especially here in North Carolina. Yo, whatever, man. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. Y'all can see I'm not playing. I'm not with that. I'm from Jersey. I'm not with that. And I'm not Willie lynching nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about. Listen, man, 501c3. We've been here since 2013. We catered to over 300, 400, hundreds of families. We do awareness events. We do all types of stuff for the community. Toys for Tots every year. It's not nothing. Stuff we do, we don't even get on camera or film. It's just I'll go out and randomly do it, or another, board member will go out and do it because that's what is just the right thing to do.
Well, hey, well, speaking of that, I mean, like, this. I would love to, for Crohn's Better and Crohn's No More, to collaborate, just to try to, help each other, just help us grow, help you grow.
Absolutely.
Type thing. We're all in together, man. So
right.
I'm all about collaboration over competition. And
it gets no better than that, because if I see somebody and they could talk to me and I could talk to them, I can only help you. I don't want nothing from you. We're an organization. Like, again, they look at Crohn's No More. Any organization, this is another thing. They look at us. Let's get into it now. They look at us and they say, I want to be lightly because I know people. If they see Crohn's No More and y'all tagging this, they gonna watch this. Trust me, because they listen. You know how people watch y'all, but they don't like your picture. But you're public, so they see everything. Mm-hmm. Plus, when you got no shade, when you got people with the biggest records in the world that are your friends and they support your organization, and you don't really throw that out there, you just let it be, they see that. They're not with them, but we're conflicts of interest to them because they don't want us to get our people. Do you know what we can do in numbers when we come together? It works every time. When we all get together and say, yo, I'm going to put that person in office, what happens? When we all get together and say, I'm going to support Crohn's veteran, what could happen? When I want to go see them concerts, what happened? When I want to go when I want to buy these records, what happened? We push the needle, not them. So all of that, they saying we're the conflict, we don't do research. We directly touch the people, patients. Crohn's No More does awareness, fitness and nutrition, and patient assistance directly. Insurance, nutrition, like my man EJ was talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger because nutrition costs more. It costs way better. It costs more to eat better. People dealing with Crohn's are not eating that well because we all been eating wrong since a youth.
Right. Thank you.
That's something I still struggle with that.
We almost on chapter 2. Yeah. We got 38 to go after this, so we gotta come back every week. This is cool.
Steven said that thanks because they're doctors and I tend to forget that I'm a customer. And then Victoria said Inflammation is caused by stress, not just food. Spiritual and mental health are imperative. I agree.
Yes, I agree. I agree with her. Yes, ma'am.
And then she also said, thank you, brother. Love one another. I don't know how anyone makes it without a tight relationship with Jesus.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Victoria.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Victoria.
It was a positive vibe. Don't nobody want, listen, we don't want to have a bad day and then talk to each other and have a badder day after we had a bad day. We want to get with each other. It could be 300 of us on here. And guess what? For that half hour to an hour, we're going to have the best time because it's us. It's our thing. This thing of ours. It's our thing. When it's your thing, that's when the other people going to come. Yo, we want to be a part of their thing. Doesn't it always happen that way?
Part of that thing. We know that energy is well, we pride ourselves on having positive energy because energy can either attract or repel people or things in your life. And just being a part of this overall community, my energy has to always be protected.
Right.
You know, because at times I can overextend myself to people without giving myself any of my own time. So knowing how to properly move on the table. So you know what, right now I'm full. I know how to recharge my battery. You know what I'm saying? Well, some people don't know how to do that. They have to always be a part of this and that. I've learned how to remove myself when I'm overwhelmed because mental health does play a part in my overall physical health. And my mentality is to always try to do what I can do within my power at that moment. If I can't do it, I just can't do it. I'm not gonna do anything more than having that positive energy is very important. So thank you, Sean, for that.
Yes, ma'am. I totally agree with what you just said because one thing I'm gonna tell all my cronies here that's gonna see this or that's watching now, what she said is correct. You charge your phone, right? You recharge your phone, right? You recharge batteries, right? So why don't you disconnect yourself from things, recharge yourself, and come back fresh? Yeah. I do it every night, 8 hours. I'm gonna get my 7 to 8 hours. I'm up every morning at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna run that mile because I run outside. Ever since the pandemic, I'll get into that in a second. But I'm gonna run that mile, and then now I'll double mask and go do my little weights in the gym for a half hour, jump my rope, and get up out of there. But it's very important to disconnect, recharge, and get back if you want to balance. There's a balance to everything. Can't be too much of this or you're going to tip over. So if you don't recharge, that's a part of your health. Your mental, this is Crohn's, it's like 50-50. People thinking it's just your, like y'all said, it's the mental, like young lady said before on her comment. It's very, you stressed, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. You're going to flare up. You're going and you know, we flare up. You don't even know how you flare up. We lose our hair. We flare up in our mouth. We flare up on our skin, on our neck. We flare up on our chest when you see them red bumps you get on your arms and all of that sometimes. You flare up on your stomach. You got the perianal fistulas popping out and growing. You can't even sit down. They looking like the red baboon monkey butt. You know them red butt monkeys? I had it. And the picture, oh, when they burst, oh, you feel so good. Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna tell you about it because I know all about it. You get it, you know, enough of that flagyl or that Cipro. That flagyl, it leave a metallic taste in your mouth. I don't like flagyl. Flagyl leave a metal taste if you take too much. Cipro, you take Cipro 500 milligrams a day till that burst and you come down, or they got to lance it and go in and get that out. Like I could tell you about it. So stress and all of that, that's gonna come. You know, sometimes you gotta to win the battle. You gotta lose the battle to win the war. Sometimes, if that makes sense.
Sometimes you just gotta take those L's.
You know what? You're right. Yeah, you're right. You could be dead right too. You know what you're talking about. But for your mental health and your sake, not getting sick, you right. All right, and go leave, get away fast. Bye. And you know, keep yourself cool. I don't know if you do CBD. That's another thing to help people relax. CBD is a holistic, you know what I'm saying, natural remedy. You know, bubble baths with the Epsom salt. with the doctor, you know, all that with the mint, the eucalyptus mint and all that, you know, it extracts a lot of the impurities out of your body, man. That's important. Soak it. Like wellness and self-care is the first thing that should be on your mind every day. And then you go work.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of your like you know, with like Crohn's Fit and like and Crohn's No More, like what are some of your future plans? Like, you know, in an ideal world, you know, what would be the ultimate expression of that?
I think Crohn's Fit, we should have an annual field day every year, twice a year, with like thousands of people, and like we should have events, and we should call it ultimately it should be the Crohn Olympics.
I dig it. I dig it.
I think big. I don't go small. I think big. I don't go small.
I love big ideas, man. I love big ideas.
You know, they do it. I mean, we got the big like kayaking for Crohn's. This is our 7th annual one. We have the Olympic. You know, the lady from the Olympics sent us the hat from the Olympics, her jersey she wore in the Olympics that she won the medals in, cards that she signed for us to give out to people, handwritten, not computer or press. So people recognize and see and thank us for the thing. So it's not like we can't make it happen. And the people I could touch, we could do bigger than that. But for Crohn's Fit and for athleticism and for moving and keeping us moving, because a body in motion, that's what you want. A body that's sitting, that's dead. You don't want a body to ever be sitting. So twice a year, once in the summer, once in the winter, Crohn Olympics. And then we give out trophies and prizes. Just like now, we give out raffles and money. And, you know, we tried to raffle off a car one year, but it wasn't enough people. So we really try to give back. We really try to give back and have people go out and say, hey, that group of people, cool. We have Asians, we have para kayakers, people that are in wheelchairs that fix their own kayaks, get in them and kayak with us.
Wow.
Like, so we touching everybody. It's the Crohn Olympics, baby. I'm just doing a small version of it right now, warming it up.
Well, you heard it. We heard it here on Crohn's Veteran, everybody. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real.
Yeah, we're gonna connect and tie it up and make it real big where it needs to go.
Do you wanna share about your event coming up in what's it, next month, July?
Yeah, July 10th. July 10th, Saturday, July 10th. We're at Lake Wheeler Park. That's 4604 Lake Wheeler Road, Raleigh, North Carolina. Again, 4604 Lake Wheeler Road, Raleigh, North Carolina. We're at Lake Wheeler Park. We're having our 7th annual Kayaking for Crohn's. We do kickball, volleyball. It's all outside. We have a DJ, free food. Everyone kayaks. Everyone gets free shirts, whether it's Crohn's No More or Crohn's Fit. We have doctors that come out and kick it. We have all our people that just kick it. It's not like you being pressed to do nothing, but it's a support system for everybody to come out and have fun. We've all been in the house over a year and almost a half. I think it's time for people to come out and really see what we do. And it's something that you'll go do after you do it for the first time. People never try something, but always try something new. That's another part of being a crony. Try something you never tried. You might like it, and it's good for you. You know, you never know.
I'm gonna make it this year, so guys. So I tried to go to one of Sean events about 2 years ago, and I had my day planned out. I was new to the area, and I was at the wrong part. I was like, "Well, I don't see anybody out here." But I was at the wrong part, and I was like, "Okay." I thought I missed it, but now I know where. We have like a lot of parks here, nice parks here. So now I know exactly where it's gonna be. So I definitely be the support on this time. I have another engagement that evening, but in the daytime, I definitely have to support early in the evening.
And it's yes, and we thank you. And it's from 12 to 6, so you don't have to come the whole time. You don't have to come. You can come early. You can come middle. You know, you want to come and enjoy the festivities. Come out there, bring your kids, bring your parents, bring everyone. They got paddle boats if you don't want to kayak, so you can sit in them and paddle boat. Anything. Y'all get your free shirt when you come. You know, the donations is $30, but you get a shirt, wristband, free food. You get to kayak for an hour as long as you want. And you just get to come out and meet all these people that you never met before and get to talk about things you never maybe could talk to somebody else about.
That sounds amazing, man. Well, I hope that event, just goes, amazing for you. So,
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
so
We always have a good time, man. We learn
mhm,
something. You can fish. You can bring your fishing poles and go fishing. It's just an array of things. It's a workout fitness center over there. You could do dips, pull-ups. There's everything at Lake Willard.
that's dope.
Free parking right there. You don't have to worry about walking far. Everything is very convenient. It's no stress. It's an easy day. Very easy.
Awesome. We're definitely gonna do this again. But but for now, like, well, actually, not only that, this is gonna be episode 50.
Oh,
So
that's perfect. 50.
yeah,
That's my
yeah,
man. 50.
yeah.
50
So you're
Cent.
yep. So you're gonna be episode 50 of Crohn's Veterans. So again, we're super grateful to have you here, Sean. It's super awesome, man. Like, and so how do people,
Appreciate it.
so how do people, reach out to you? People want to connect with you, reach out to you, support you, all that stuff.
Anytime they want to reach out, you can go to crohnsnomore.org. CROHNSNOMORE.org. That's CROHNSNOMORE.org. Crohnsnomore.org. Or we do have a 24-hour helpline. We have, again, a 24-hour helpline. You can call all night for help, an emergency, whatever. The number is 919-335-6036. Again, the number is 919-335-6036. And I extend that invitation to anybody who needs any type of assistance. If we can, we will assist you. We're not, the biggest thing or all that. We just want to be here to do our part. God told us what we got to do. We just here to do our part. And if we can help, we'll help. I don't care if it's 3, 4 in the morning. If somebody's there available, it's 24 hours. They will help you or assist you in the best way they can. Special diet needs, medicine, hit us on the helpline. You need to know out-of-network doctors, in-network doctors, hit us on the helpline. That's what our program 3 is, patient assistance. That's what we're here for. Help. So please contact us, crohnsnomore.org or the phone line. And you can also contact us at our email at info@crohnsnomore.org. Just put it info@crohnsnomore.org. Our Twitter is @crohnsnomore. Our IG is @crohnsnomore. I was taught to keep it real simple and same for everything.
Thank you for that information. Thank you.
Victoria, before we get out of here, Victoria said that, hold on, let me go back down. She said, love y'all. We love you too, Victoria. And then she said, amen, I want to be there.
Love you too, Victoria.
She said something about the Olympics, the Crony Olympics.
Oh, she might get help with that. She might know something we don't know.
It low-key disappeared from me. Oh no, she said, I am disabled besides Crohn's. How about Crony Olympics for us with mobility props?
You're more than welcome, Victoria. You and your family and your friends are more than welcome. We would love to have you. Please come. Join us.
Yeah, no. Thank you, Victoria, for all the questions.
Right, man.
To listen as well.
This is 50, but it's part 1, y'all. I'm telling you, because we just got to chapter 2, and y'all understand we do it a little different when they got this guy over here. This is a little bit different. It's sexual to this. We got to touch because we ain't even get into the diagnosis, the hospital, the first time. And
no. There's a whole lot of story that I'm looking forward to to the next chapter.
I love sharing because people be like, maybe I was a little bit like that before too, like, because you don't know what you have at first. You don't know what's going on with your body. So you a little bit timid to say, hey, I got this, or hey, I'm, you know what I mean? Or hey, you know what I'm saying? But when you get it, you living and you here and you blessed, I'm telling you. Because it's my testimony that might save you or might keep you from feeling extra depressed. I don't know. I just want to be a vessel. God got me here to do my job, and I praise God to be here. I praise God for y'all to have me, and this is a blessing, man. So I will do whatever y'all need me to do, whenever. Let's go.
Man, appreciate you for that, Sean. So with that, if you guys like what you heard, please support Crohn's Veteran. Subscribe to our show. We're on all the podcast platforms: Apple, Google, Anchor, Spotify, all of that. We have a YouTube channel, Crohn'sVeteran.com. You can reach out to me, the founder of Crohn's Veteran, Jordan McConnell, at jordan@Crohn'sVeteran.com. We have a new merch store coming out really soon that the whole team over here has been working on, that we're proud of. Again, we appreciate you guys' support. We appreciate the love. Episode 50 is coming soon. And of course, we appreciate Theodore, Sean, Meriwether Jr. for being here.
Yeah, and you got the name. Let's keep it Crohn's Fit, y'all. All my cronies, let's keep it Crohn's Fit. He got the name right and didn't even have to stutter. He was cool. He was like, all right, I got this. I'm gotta wait, got it. We have fun, man. I could do this a week. I gotta let other people do it next time, but don't worry, I'm coming back. As soon as they say, hey, we got part, whatever, I'm coming back. I'm gonna come back before kayaking for Crohn's so we can remind them again. And then I got some other stuff too, because I DJ. So I want to invite all of y'all out for real, because this is another thing. I do a thing called Tour for a Cure. Hashtag Tour for a Cure. So if you hit TOUR4CURE, you'll see I've been on tour with people from 50 Cent, Eminem, everybody. Like, so Jazzy Joyce, shout out to her. She got Crohn's. There's a couple other people, like, they got stories, and it's people in the industry that got Crohn's. Larry Nance Jr., basketball player, they got Crohn's. Tyler, everybody hates Chris, he got Crohn's. But these are some of the people I come across, and it's like, yo, when I'm DJing, I want to have some of my people there, no matter what state I'm in. That's why we need to spread this whole Crohn's awareness and get all our cronies involved. Because when I'm in another state, we could do a Zoom when I'm backstage and have everybody on a Zoom that's not there. We got to get creative. So even when y'all not there, we all still here. Come on now. It's 2021. Come on now. What we doing?
Innovation.
We'll make it happen, man. We're going to support each other, grow together, man. I appreciate it. Again, y'all, thank you for supporting Crohn's Veteran. We appreciate the love and support, y'all. See you later.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me. Peace, y'all. God bless.